It's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? All right, we're going to do another test and showcase a unit. This time it's going to be a little bit of a throwback to a global exclusive unit. This is going to be the Burn Into the Last Super Saiyan Angel Goku, the Super KAIOKEN version. So, I know you're probably going to notice a little background noise a little bit. I'm actually sitting in a parking deck in my car trying to record this, get shit done, but just bear in mind you might have some static background noises, all right? Anyways, so yeah, let's cover the stats a little bit. Obviously, it's a private server test, so the stats are a little bit overinflated, as well as the potential level skills maxed out. There are some discrepancies with that, but you know, either way, let's kind of check it out. So leader skill, he's got +2 key HP attack and defense increase of 50% for physical types. The Super KAIOKEN Kamehameha will cause immense damage to enemy while sacrificing 7% HP. The Thundering Aura is the passive skill, which adds +3 key attack increase of 100% when HP is 50% or above. So not too bad in terms of passive skill restriction, not overly difficult to keep HP over 50%. In terms of link skill, he's got Prepared for Battle, adds +2 key. Shocking Speed will add +2 key. Super Saiyan will add 10% to attack. Kamehameha will increase 2500 to attack when super attack is launched. Overnet Flash, +3 key. Otherworld Warriors will add 20% to attack, and then Fierce Battle will add 15% to attack. So let's just cover the max stats since it is a little bit inflated with the server test. HP will be 14,363. Attack will be 13,371, and defense is at 9,190. 12 key multiplier is 140%. Again, you know, this is a global exclusive unit. Not that many, since, you know, JP has seemed to get some global exclusive units in recent times, but this guy is still a global exclusive, so let's have a little bit of fun. And it's been a while since the guy came out. I don't even know how long it's been, but since the new TEQ Vegito Blue is out, it has a little bit more versatility in terms of team building for this guy. So you'll notice, you know, a couple of units here and there linked up with him, but I can't remember exactly who I was prioritizing with the links, but we'll come back to that here in a second. So the 100% increase toward attack with this passive definitely does help. As you can see, hits for about 1.1 million with the critical, certainly not bad there. Also, you know, the ability to increase key by 3 definitely does help as well. So yeah, I did go with the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock as the linking partner because he does have a couple of links, as well as providing that 30% increase to attack. So I figured for this test, he would be the best partner for the KAIOKEN Goku. Yeah, I know I've been a little bit limited lately in terms of, you know, the amount of uploads. It's kind of down to 1 a day. I'm at least trying to get it, you know, at least once a day, given the kind of busy circumstances I find myself in. But, you know, it's whatever. That's what happens when you work, I guess. I mean, that should summarize, you know, the fact that I'm recording in a parking deck in my car should summarize the kind of, you know, routine I've been having lately. So, but yeah, this guy's pretty good. I mean, consistently able to get the power meter over 1 million. Granted, he did only hit for about 900,000, but considering the type of unit he is and how long he's been out, I mean, that's pretty amazing output. And it's kind of nice the fact that, you know, teams can be built a little bit more in a more diverse manner now, because, you know, the Vegito Blue, the TEQ version, definitely does provide the ability to, you know, bring in different types of units, at the same time providing that 120% boost. So, you know, in previous showcases, I'm sure he was done strictly on, you know, a super physical type team setup. You know, now it's more versatile, and you can link up with better units. So let's see how he does with Dokkan mode here. and I definitely messed up there and missed out on 2, so not a pure justification in terms of maximum damage, but I think it'll still be alright. By the way, I guess a lot of shit is going down coming up in, I don't know, a few hours, I guess, with, you know, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta evolution or whatever he's called, and then Jiren is getting his Dokkan Awaken pretty soon, so a lot of activity about to happen in JP in a matter of, you know, less than 12 hours, I guess. I know they were talking about the preparation times were listed April 25th at, you know, pretty much 12 a.m. Over in JP, so it's well past that mark, but you know, we'll see what the deal is, I guess. But anyways, back to this guy. Yeah, he's I know he hit for about 2.3 million with the critical, and he hit there for about 1 million, so you know, the guy's definitely pretty decent, and you know, he could still do just fine on a super tight team. And by the way, I'm sure if you noticed by now, I did include the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on here because the data is actually available, and the fact that he does provide 40% increased attack for super types when HP is 70% or below, definitely does provide a better boost in terms of the units available. You know, I've got him linked up with Bardock and Vegeto here, so you know, it's a pretty decent boost, but like I said, that Bardock does provide a really nice boost. I actually like that unit a lot, and the fact that he can tank and provide that 40% toward attack for allies definitely does help. So yeah, in case you were wondering, the data is in the game as of the latest update. So yeah, that's why he's on there. So unfortunately, in this scenario, it's a little bit offset because even though Bardock is providing 40% boost, the 100% increase to attack with the KAIOKEN Goku as part of his passive is a little bit negated out since HP is below 50%. So that's kind of like the dilemma there. It's like that sweet spot of keeping it between, you know, 50% and 70%. So it can be a little bit difficult when you narrow it down that much, but it'll give you an idea, I guess, what a difference that 100% increase to attack as part of his passive will make. Alright, so back to the setup. His attack should be back up there because of the 100% increase. So let's see how he does against the TEQ Goku. And in case you're wondering about whether this guy, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Bardock is worth the orbs or not, I have him maxed out on my main JP account, and I have no regrets with that. Definitely a good unit. Alright, so we've got another Dokkan mode. Unfortunately, it's going to be with type disadvantage, so we'll have to see how he does here, but yeah, overall, I mean, this guy is pretty buck nice. I mean, he does pretty well. I mean, anything over 1 million, with considering how old this unit is, I mean, I would rate that, you know, very well. And I mean, you know, 77% sacrifice toward HP. I mean, that's really not that bad of a restriction anyhow, so I think that's a good compromise there. Alright, so type disadvantage 1.4 million. Actually, very good number there considering. But we do have type advantage now against the Kid Boost, so I'm guessing the output should be pretty decent. Unfortunately, the HP isn't below 70%, so Bardock isn't providing that 40% increase to attack. So hit for about 1.3 million there without the critical. Let's see the additional tag, what that hits for. So no critical there either, but 1.3 million in damage is definitely pretty nice. Alright, so I switched over to the Vegito event, so let's kind of just test this around a little bit more and see how things are. This is a pretty good setup, I think, you know, with both of them providing 30% increases toward attack, plus some of the link skills. I mean, you're looking at a pretty big boost, as you can see here, 1.235 million in output potential. With the critical, about 1 million there, so certainly pretty good output, definitely respectable. So without the critical, hit for about 570,000, considering the Vegito Blue's damage reduction capabilities with this particular Dokkan event. So considering that, that output is actually pretty good. Alright, so we're getting close to finishing up the video here, so maybe 1 or 2 more attacks just to see how he does. Hopefully we continue to see some criticals, high output, just close it out on a right note. So no critical there, but 554,000, a little bit less than you've been seeing, but you know, I'm sure it'll fluctuate back and it'll be fine. Alright, let's see how he does after this. Hopefully pretty good output. Alright, so this will be the last attack against the Dokkan Awakened Super Vegito. Hopefully a good output, but you know, certainly appreciate you watching if you're still here. Thanks for watching, checking it out. Stay tuned for next time.